Right, morning guys. Okay, second day, second independent maths task, okay? And today, as you can see, adding and subtracting fractions. Now, all of the different examples we're going to work through are add. Remember, it's the same process, we're just changing the add to a subtract, okay? So the process stays the same, all right? So, looking at the top one, this will be the first in the first column of your Mindsprint, all right? You'll notice something straight away. Those two bottom numbers, the denominators, okay? They are both the same. And I can already hear people shouting at the screen, the denominator stays the same, okay? So if it's an 8 and an 8, the denominator will be 8, okay? I then add the numerators. So 1 plus 5 gives me 6. Now, again, I can see some of you straight away are going, okay, I can simplify that fraction. Don't worry if you can't see it. Okay, so we've got 2's going to both 6 and 8. So I can divide 8 by 2, which is going to be 4, and I can divide 6 by 2, which is going to give me 3. So I've got my fully simplified fraction, okay? But the denominators stay the same. That's the important part. Okay, here's where it gets slightly trickier, when my denominators are different, okay? But what we want to try and achieve is we want to try and make them the same, okay? Now, second column, first of all, you might notice a relationship between these two numbers. Okay, hopefully you're going to notice that 2 goes into 4, okay? So my new denominator, my lowest common denominator, can be 4, okay? 2 goes into 4 twice, so I'm going to multiply this whole fraction by 2, okay? 4 goes into 4 once, so I'm going to multiply this fraction by 1. It's going to stay the same, isn't it? So whatever I do to the denominator, I have to do to the numerator. So 4 times 1 was 4, so 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, 2 times 2 was 4, so 1 times 2 was 2. Okay, and I was adding, so I'm going to add my add sign in now. Okay, now my denominators are the same, so I can apply my rule. My denominator stays the same. 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, so I just follow those steps to make the denominators the same. Okay, last example now is for if my denominators aren't the same and one of my denominators doesn't go into the other. Okay, so 3 doesn't go into 4 and 4 doesn't go into 3. Okay, so I have to find the lowest common denominator. All right. And a nice easy way of doing that, doesn't work with all of them, but is if I multiply the denominators together, okay? So if I do 3 times 4, that gives me 12. So I times 3 by 4 to get to 12, so I'm going to times this whole fraction by 4. I times this 4 by 3 to get to 12, so I'm going to times this fraction by 3. Remember, whatever I do to the top, I have to do to the bottom. So 4 times 3 was 12, so 1 times 3 is 12. 3 times 4 was 12, so 2 times 4 is 8. Then I just need to remember to bring my add sign down. And then I add. My denominators are the same. 11 over 12. Okay, I know I can't simplify that because 11 is a prime number and 12 isn't a multiple of 11, okay? So there's my clue. All right, hopefully this helps, okay? Good luck with your independent learning today, and I look forward to seeing you all on Zoom.